Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the StarLadder Minor closed qualifiers for CIS. This is going to be a very interesting second map. We've just had Gambit Youngsters bomb Warthox out of the first one on Inferno. We've come into the second map, and this is going to be the pick of Gambit Youngsters, the one they should be feeling more comfortable on as well, which is kind of scary. Considering Gambit won 16-5 on the first map, they should be feeling very happy about this one, as Nefani is going to walk his way in, find himself a kill on the Gospodarov, and that is going to be the opening pick for Gambit Youngsters. Warthox are just going to try and hold on to the B-bomb site. They've got the bomb over there. Flash has got himself the Glock, trying to fight off towards short, does a little bit of damage. Cannot pick up the kill though, and so it's into a 4v5. The advantage still with Gambit Youngsters as Problem tries to throw the bomb across to his teammate. He will be finished off and looking for some more. It's going to be Nefani, Inters. They've done it all. 5 HP left on Flash. This would be an incredible clutch, but again, it's completely unlikely. The pistol will go in favor of the CT side. Gambit Youngsters pull it off 1-0, and now I have a chance to develop a very strong start here on Overpass. I think getting a start on the CT side as well is probably the worst outcome possible for Warthox here. They've let Gambit win the knife round, they've gone for the CT side, and this is where Warthox really will start to feel the pressure, I would say, because they've come in here with a scout, and they've got that in play alongside the Deagles, and of course the CZs and P250s. The Warthox will do their best here to try and get themselves a round win, but it's not likely to happen, I'm afraid. Gambit Youngsters off to an excellent start. They will start to develop that lead, I'm sure. Something coming in from an Inferno to really talk about is the fact that it was really a team effort across the board from Gambit Youngsters. They had a lot of impact across the board, across all 5 players. It wasn't a one-man army. It wasn't a one-man show. And Shiro definitely showing he can do that, though. As another kill coming in. How is this guy still alive? Multiple players beside him. And there is the MP9 getting it done. 4 kills coming in from Shiro. And it'll be 1 from Nefani. That is absolutely mental. 2-0 here for Gambit Youngsters. Warthox not really able to bring all that much into this one. It'll be a couple of upgraded pistols, a little bit of utility in the mix here on the T side. Utility will be tossed in from... Oh my god, that's a Molotov, Axel. That one's obviously not meant to land there. It's meant to go over the top into water and prevent the tunnel rush, but not really quite hitting its mark there. Shiro's going to be inside the toilets. Multiple players coming in towards him from Connector. He'll line up the first as Mincy falls, looking for another couple of kills, but Shiro just wants to bait them into a more advantageous angle for him. He will get a second kill, but that's not really a whole lot yet. Considering he could have got all of them, he'll be happy enough he got the 2. The pressure is starting to build here. It's a 3v3, and damage has been done towards the Connector. 2 players in there. They're going to have to try and barrel back towards A, where Nefani is currently waiting. He will get the kill on Flash as he slowly walks towards them. And rotate it back a little bit further. It's the lineup. It's the triple. 3-0 here for Gambit Youngsters. Nefani getting it done on 3 players. Well, utility is going to go over towards B. Yeah, I've got problem already inside of water. I'll throw a flashbang. To the right, there's the kill on the Axel. Coming through the wood. And it will be the man advantage for the T side. Nafani boosted over the top. There's the boost coming into play. It'll get 2 kills as it looks back towards short. It might just find another couple as Nafani is just holding it off. And this just seems like more of the same here from Gambit youngsters. And I'm sort of seeing flashbacks of Inferno at this point. Gospodarov does wait for the rotation coming in from Connector. It's quite predictable there from Supra. And so he does pick up that kill, and perhaps a chance now as Flash is actually wrapping towards water. He could actually find this kill onto Nafani and stops him from getting anything done. And then those 3 kills he had already found, so a chance here for Warthox. The bomb getting planted. Gospodarov tries to hold off the cross, but the AWP is in. Inters goes to the aggressive play, and Shiro will find the second. 4-0. Gambit youngsters on another level here again. They look solid on Inferno on an individual level. They look solid on an individual level here on Overpass as well. It's just been quite one-sided, I have to say. And I think that's to be expected, you know. You have a team like Gambit youngsters who are a little bit more experienced, have some unbelievable talents, and, you know, Warthox, I'm not too familiar with them, you know, and it's good to see a couple of them playing decently, so let's see if they can keep that up, see what we can match together here on Overpass. It has been a 4-0 start for Gambit youngsters, and they obviously want to continue that. They want to get a little bit more than that in a row, and they should be up 5-0 here. It should be Warthox down to their 5th loss in a row, as Supra and Shiro will pick up 2 kills, and will be a spam away. As Supra will find Flash as well. Axel able to grab that one. Mincy gets 1, and Shiro will finish off the job. 5-0 already in for Gambit youngsters. It will be a purchase coming in from Warthox. AWP out for Gospodarov. It'll be the AKs for Mincy, Problem, Flash, and of course Jackpot. Gambit coming into this one with everything you could possibly want, all the pieces of the puzzle. It'll be the AUGs on 3 of them, an AK-47 in the hands of Inters, and an AWP for Shiro. A good Molotov immediately being tossed in towards middle. That'll prevent the T side from going anywhere further and gives them the edge here, Gambit youngsters. It'll be Mincy making his way on through for a kill onto Nafani. So the early pickup is there actually for the T side. So perhaps there is a chance for Warthox to find there first. The action about to come in towards the B bomb site. Smoke from the middle of the bomb site. Flash will go in as well. Molotov for the small pit, but they haven't checked barrels. And the flashpoint is good. Inters peeks in towards it. That's a kill and a problem. They've got big problems coming their way. Warthox, the rotations come in from Gambit. They need to find the kills quickly here. Gospodarov's looking for the kill on the barrels, but no one's boosted over it. At this point, they're locked in. Stopped inside a monster as they start to make their way through. 40 seconds on the clock. Shiro wrapping his way back through. Looking up towards the top of the stairs. With 35 seconds left, the bomb is ready. It's about to walk in towards B, and currently only one player sitting there. It's Inters. With the AK-47, Supra looks down the barrel in towards the connector, able to pick up Mincy. So the man advantage is there for the CT side. Can they get more though? Flash is stepping up with a couple of kills himself. And Gospodarov holds the angle, holds the kill, and now it's back into the man advantage for Warthox. Going for the wall bang. Oh, Shiro, this is so enthusiastic of him, but I mean, it's not gonna happen. He's gonna have to fall away, and the advantage is with the C side. They do have the advantage to work with, not. They can't afford to throw it away either. This has to be their first run on the board, and it looks like it will be. Gambit youngsters have give up the ghost, and they are going to be falling off and saving this one. Warthox will be gifted. Not gifted. They fought hard for it. They'll be given their first round. After a hard push in towards the B bomb site. All the kills necessary were found, and that's all that matters. They will get themselves their first on the board. The utility is there. The AWP pulled out for Gospodarov. The AK-47s are also there. And the youngsters have got the AWP in the hands of Shiro. The double ops that are coming in as well, as Nafani is going to be wielding one. So Augs and double ops, this is going to be fun to watch here. Gambit youngsters, they can afford to just sit back and play a passive setup if they want, and use the long range advantages off of these weapons they have, but they could also throw a little bit of a spanner in the works and go aggressive, play proactive on one of these ults, because essentially one of them is just, sort of expendable. You know, you can play one a little bit more passive, one a little bit more leniently and a bit more loose, and you can really find a lot of damage early along with a man advantage and perhaps even a lot more information. So it's good to play aggressive sometimes, and I think Overpass is one of the maps within the pool, if not the most impactful map for CT aggression. So it's Nafani with a kill on the Gospodarov, and it'll be the man advantage picked up for the CT side. And it will be a 4v5. Man advantage there on the CT side. Yeah, the youngsters needed this one coming into it as well. After losing that last one, they'll be rather pissed off, I would say. She didn't want to lose the last one, but coming into this one, see what they can get done. As Inter is going to hold towards Monster. He'll look down the barrel and actually get problem. With the man advantage extended upon, doubled for Gambit. 9 under a minute left. Wants to play from WTX. Do they want to walk in towards the A site? They're going to have to find a kill, and there is one. Supra finished off towards A long, and now there's an opening in towards the B bomb site. There's a chance here as Shiro's on the stairs. He'll bring that up and rotate it back in towards Bank. Flash is sitting here on the bomb site itself. He'll run over the top of the truck, and there's the kill. Shiro connected on the flash, making his way back in. There's another one through the boxes, and that will put it into a 1v4. Mincy tries to get in towards the site. And 10 seconds, no time for this. He's just hiding, hoping they don't check him, but they know exactly where he is. Axel will peek out and find him. That's 6-1. Good stuff on the AWP there of Shiro. 11 and 1. 10 and 2 on Nafani. 5 and 1 on Inters. 2 and 3 on Axel. He's had a quiet performance, and he's a player that's probably one of the biggest talents within the team alongside the likes of Shiro. So this is absolutely nuts. This is really good stuff from Gambit youngsters. Off to a hot start on Overpass. They'll be wanting to continue that as well. Want to continue the success. As run number 8 coming on through, it is going to be the AWP for Gospodarov. They have the AKs on Flash and Jackpot. Mac 10 for Problem. Mincy, the UMP. They have the weapons here, but can they get a round win? They've only had one so far. They haven't been able to put two together. Well, Molotov does go in towards Monster. That'll prevent them from walking on through it. And at this point, it looks like, with a minute on the clock, there'll be a slower approach from the T side. But that's a bit of a questionable play. Flash walking in on his own. Problem will pick up his rifle. So the man advantage is given away over to Gambit youngsters. No real reply from the T side just yet. And so let's try and reply towards A long. Perhaps this is the play. Supra up on top of the floor bed. He will pick up the kill on Gospodarov. And now there's a chance this is into a 5 versus 3. The T side will get one back on the long push. Although missed shot from Nafani. That could be a slight opening. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him. I'm sure Gambit have a couple of options. There's a kill from Axel as they start to run in towards him. That'll be the double. It's all on a Mincy now in a 1v3. Coming back in from short. It's going to be rather simple. 4 inters to hold on, and he will get that kill as well. 7-1 here for Gambit youngsters. Off to a blistering start here on their CT affair. Overpass generally, you know, considered a CT side of map. I'm not quite sure if the odds are correct there. Although, 7-1 here. This is where Gambit youngsters need to start to feel very comfortable indeed. As WTX will start to bring the bomb back up towards A. They currently have 3 players on the B-bomb side, Gambit youngsters. And Warthox want to bring the bomb towards the A side of the map as they start to push up through connector in towards middle. They have had a little bit more success towards the toilets than probably anywhere else on the map. So they keep going here. Okay, we can actually kill people here. Let's see if we can continue this. Perhaps sometime we'll eventually get lucky. Super has died 7 times. I think that's the most on the entire team, so... It's pretty safe to say. Most of the action has been ensuing towards the A-bomb site lately. Super is going to be here with the AUG as multiple players about to come on in towards his crosshair. That's Super with a lineup, 2 coming in. Can he get a third? You better believe he can. His Flash is on his own, coming out of long. He'll be finished off as well. 8-1 on the board for Gambit youngsters. 7 in the lead, not already 1.5. And at this point, I think it's pretty safe to say that they're probably going to end up with a little bit more than the 8 already posted. And so, a T-side timeout coming in. It's important that they get this as well, because, you know, they've had a very slow start coming into this. They need to sort of consider their options and sort of what is going wrong and what's going right. I mean, they definitely have to consider sort of the stuff that's working and try and develop something off the back of that. I think that's mainly what you have to do, you know, like, what's going wrong? Yeah, we'll brush over that, but what's going right? That's the thing. Is there anything on this map that is going our way? Can we find anything that we can sort of extend upon and use as a foundation to build up perhaps a couple of runs? Because realistically, they need a round 5 here to make this game competitive. And the only real success I've seen is maybe even towards A long. So maybe they go there, they try that a little bit and see what they can find there. But yeah, it's definitely been a hard one for them. Well, those run 10 is coming on through. It's going to be Supra already up on the balloons. He'll be sitting there on his own waiting. And he has got Jackpot off to his left, so needs to be careful. And yeah, he actually gets rid of him. He should be able to get rid of him here. There we go. He does. He ends up dropping him. And we'll be into a man advantage for the CT side. They're going to have to try and recover that bomb. And they've got it, so now where do they decide to go? Warthox with a man deficit, it's never going to be easy, but they've got utility. Enters in towards the pit. Perhaps he's the man they could drop. It'll open things up for them. I think at this point, Gambit youngsters have a stronghold wherever Warthox decide to go. 2 players on the A-bomb site with great players at it as well. Shiro on the op is a scary player to look at. Look over towards B. You've got likes of Inters here with Axel and the Fanny holding on. It's not going to be an easy feat whatsoever. Axel is the first face. He will get the first kill as well. He lines them up for the CT side. That's 2 collected. It's actually Flash that drew first blood into the B-bomb site. And it will be Mincy into a 1 versus 4. The bomb will be sitting there on the bomb site itself with 7 seconds left on the clock. This round is again over. 9-1 for Gambit youngsters, and Warthox seem to be, you know, it's kind of hard to say. You know, they go in towards the B bomb site and they have multiple players running there. They just aren't finding the essential kills. The flash buyings aren't very good, I don't think. The lack of utility being put in the correct positions. I think if you could use the word lack of explosiveness as well, it's kind of just very, it's kind of like deflated. They push into B and it's just they're running into B, and it's very easy for them to just get mowed down by Gambit, and it just feels like they're very easily being toppled. So perhaps they tighten up the utility usage to make it more explosive and not so predictable and so watery, essentially, when they're coming in towards B. That could definitely work for them. If they're just more explosive and take those initial fights and win a couple of them, obviously that would be the way to go. It's all about finding that. So maybe look over the demos and just kind of have a little look at sort of how you can tighten that up, moving into the bomb site, I guess. It will be 9-1. Gambit youngsters just feeling very, very confident at this point. It will be a smoke going down. Aggression from Supra, this time caught out, and I think this is where Gambit start to perhaps make a couple of overzealous plays that actually open up chances for Warthox. They need to make sure that they stay disciplined and don't give too many chances over, and there's a missed opportunity from Gospodarov, but he will take it the second time of asking. He does not miss twice. Mincy has an op as well. This is the double op, the advantage for Warthox, and Gambit youngsters need to try and recover because two of their players have been caught with their pants down in middle. Inters rotates back up to Bank to assist his teammate. Flash looks over the top of the wall, tries to get the pick. That could really worked out. That's another missed opportunity. You know, that might just keep Gambit youngsters in this. Round number 11. And there's a pick though. Shiro will pull it right back. Molotov goes towards the toilets. That'll prevent Flash from trading. And Shiro can get his way back towards the site safely, staying alive. Look at this as well. Axel's cut off the rotation. They decide to barrel back down towards the connector. He's there. They've got to commit towards A. And there's two players currently sitting there. It's again even. 3v3. Shiro gets the advantage as he peeks in towards long. He might get another one as well. He looks back towards middle. Axel's in with a flank and he could be the linchpin. He could actually be the man that ends this for them. As Shiro, he's pretty much done that already, but he'll stand on the spot. There's the lineup. Flash is finished off and Axel gets the last kill. Shiro is a beast. Shiro is unbelievable on this A site. Watch out for this guy. This guy is going to do good things in the CIS region. Maybe even the world stage. Smoke goes down towards middle. That's going to cover off the vision, sever the information supply. Flashbang will go off towards A long. At this point, Gambit have already reached double figures. It really should have been around there for Warthox. That's the closest they've came in quite some time, but another advantage picked up. This time Problem catches Inters in the open. Good kill. And it's pretty much at the start of the round as well, so they actually end up having a good chance moving into the late stage of this one. Oh no, Supra with his back turned as well. This is really the only area that's been a bit of a problem for Gambit youngsters is towards toilets and mid. You know, this is where Warthox have found quite a few of their kills. Now it's a two-man advantage. Surely they cannot throw this one. Then again, Gambit youngsters have been playing on another level compared to them. Shiro is still alive. He could definitely pull this back by himself. He is off towards CT stairs. Will be Gospodarov getting rid of Nafani. Shiro spotted by Jackpot. All on the Axel on him. I'm afraid that's not going to happen for him. It will be 2 for Warthox. Good job there. Very clean as well. They keep all 5 alive. Unless Axel ruins that, but keep 5 players alive. So far. The initial kill comes in. Towards Monster and the rest towards the A-bomb site. Good job from Warthox. Perhaps any more of this. Again, I said the magic number would be 5 to make this game competitive. Well, there is a chance still. This will be the second. Only 3 more to go. So 10-2 here for Gambit youngsters. They are already looking very solid, but if they can get it over the line with more here, prevent W2X from putting 2 together, and that is when they can really assert their dominance across Overpass. It was a little bit of a closer affair to start things off on Inferno, but then it fell apart, ending with a very dominant ending. I think it was 16-5. There's Flash picking up the headshot onto Supra. And it will be the man advantage for this T side. Starting to make their way in towards the A bomb site. And it will be Mincy already through. And he will jump over the top of Optimus. There's the kill on an Nafani. And now there's a chance for the rest of them to just overwhelm the bomb site. Much better here from WTX. They're looking solid now, actually. Gambit Youngsters perhaps a little bit complacent at this point of like, what is going on here? Suddenly, we've got a team that's actually playing well. Gambit Youngsters have to fall away and save. And there'll be a third run on the board for WTX. Good stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of this half now. If they can end up with 5, there's definitely a chance here. Well, Shiro, he'll do everything in his power to hold on to the AWP, and he actually manages to do so. WTX are trying to hunt him away, take that rifle out of his hands, but here they go. Gambit Youngsters, if they end up losing this one, it probably will start to look pretty bad for them. They will get a buy in the next, I'm pretty sure, anyway, even if they end up losing this convincingly, so I think they can buy for the rest of the half. So WTX, the problems don't get any easier at this point. If they want 5, they're going to have to fight for it. Gambit Youngsters still possible to pull off a 12-3 half here. WTX showing a bit of a sign of life here on the last couple of rounds of the half. It will be Mincy to take away Nafani. Early advantage yet again picked up for WTX. How many rounds in a row is that? Like 4 or something? They find the opening kill. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's a good stat line to have, right? Should be feeling pretty happy about that one. Only 2 rounds away here from those 5 that they need. Beautiful little picture of a day out to the park. Displayed on the sign, ladies and gentlemen. Overpass is always a nice day out with the family. Great place, you got trains, you know, access. What the hell? Supra, he just walks in behind. And he misses the spray. And then goes back to one, comes back to the other. And he goes back to the other again. Oh, jeez, that was crazy from Supra. The big flank coming through. And it will be out of nowhere as well. 20 seconds left. A chance here for WTX to get themselves that 4th. Although Inters is inside of the B bomb site. He could actually end it as he moves his way around. The bomb has been planted. Looking for the kill. Inters wrecked through the smoke. This is absolutely nuts. Finally finished off by Problem. And now Shiro has to pull off a 1v3. Not looking likely, so he'll concede and run back up towards the A bomb site. This will allow them to get 4 on the board now. WTX will be 1 round extra here on top of their 3. That gives them 4. Quick maths. But coming up to the last round of the half, obviously they need 5. They'd want 5. I kind of said that was 5 would make the game competitive. If they can win a pistol off the back of that, that's alright. They're still in the game. It's crucially important they do win that pistol. Because anything less than that, and we're probably going to see Gambit Youngsters take away the one-sided affair yet again. They have got a buy coming into this last round, nevertheless. AWP was saved over by Shiro, so they can afford to drop a couple more rifles. The buy is going to be perfect here on the CT side. It's going to be perfect on the WTX side as well. So we get to see what they're made of. Have they just found a way to play against Gambit Youngsters CT side? Because they definitely seem to have. I think it mainly has been off the back of just being able to pick up that opening kill quite consistently. You know, they find it early pretty much every single time. They've been given it time and time again. I think there's a couple of mistakes being made by Gambit Youngsters now. Perhaps getting a bit more complacent because of the one-sided performances they've had across both maps already. I was expecting more of the same, but they've fallen asleep a little bit. And WTX are there to make sure that they wake them up. They're just thinking of them, really. Making sure they're not late. Well, round number 15 is here. Gospodarov, probably the funnest name to say all day. And he's got the AWP in his hands. We have got Windstrike coming up next, so that should be fun to cast as well. There goes Flash on the corner. It's going to be Supra falling. Man advantage yet again picked up by the T side. WTX bringing a bit of a fight here on the table. Will be Shiro taking the kill on a Mincy, and that is a good fight to have. There will be another chance here as the man advantage is dwindling, but it's still there for the T side. Trying to pull it back as enters, but unable to do so as Gospodarov is on for his third kill. Last man alive is Axel. He's into the 1v2, and Gospodarov desperately wants the triple. Although Axel will just sit back inside the middle. Flash is there beside Gospodarov. And so this is going to be a very difficult retake for Axel, especially having no utility. 10-5 looking likely it's about to come through as Gambit youngsters take the foot off the pedal towards the end of that first half. Good stuff. A good answer back from Warthox as they are still in this game. You can have a look at the scoreboard. Flash tops it on 10 kills. Below that 7 on Gospodarov, 7 on Mincy. They've had a good performance across the board. And WTX, they do get themselves 5. And still, a rather one-sided affair from Gambit youngsters coming into the map. But, you know, finding those 5, if they win this pistol, which is incredibly important, then there is still a chance for them to perhaps even compete on this map. Take it to the far end. Probably still not win it, but definitely show us a bit of a fight. Because Gambit youngsters definitely took their foot off the gas in that last few rounds of the first half. So, they'll need to pick it up here in the pistol. Coming into the T side, this is going to be shared with the flashbang, the utility being used as well, and it will be the rest of them moving in through B. It's completely empty, they've juked them, and this is going to be a problem. Trying to get in and trying to take a headshot, but it's not going to happen. The rotation's in straight away through connector. They've got to get that bomb planted. Gambit need to get into their post plants quickly. Now that they're there, they can just hold on. WTX need to get their way through into the site. And there goes Shiro. Just gonna let them run by. His teammate's there as well. Perfectly played here in the pistol from Gambit. It's on to Mincy and Problem to try and pull it off. And there's a kill from Problem. Straight on towards Nafani. Mincy and Problem 2v4. The USP is trying to get it down from the connector. And that's a bit of an opening now. Shiro is dropped. It's a 2v3. Again, the time is so low, there's no chance to win it. But as long as they get a couple of kills, that's all that matters. And Mincy will definitely do that. Displaying quite the bit of aim skill here. And getting those 2 kills. Super will survive and gets a kill on the Problem as well. But Mincy slithers away with a triple kill to Smoke, Kit, and Kevlar. But they didn't win the pistol. So that's kind of the worst outcome, really. You know, if you lose, if they lost the pistol, unlucky. And it will be Gambit looking to try and extend upon this lead now. They have got the SG in the hands of Supra. The T side was quite strong on Inferno. We'll see if that is the case yet again here on Overpass. Looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us. It is their map pick, so obviously the T side should be a bit more prepared. They should have something in their back pocket. And I don't think Gambit are really going to be in the mindset of thinking, oh, we're going to have to go deep in our strat pick here. We could probably just, you know, play the default. Play the simple calls, take the infights, win them. Definitely would not be wrong in assuming that as well. As Gambit have spread out for a default in this one. They're going up against the deco of WTX. Only Kevlar being purchased on Problem. Obviously Mincy saved his over for the pistol. Gambit with the AK and the SG. A good mixture of SMGs and rifles. There goes Gospodarov, looking for a pick, and he will spam away. He'll get one shot on the deagle, but it won't really amount to too much. Nafani will take the kill on Mincy, trying to get through the smoke. He was expecting that push, and he does find the kill. So that's a job done. A job well done as well from Nafani. 40 seconds left. Smoke goes in towards the A-bomb site. Flash over the top as well. This is a big flank from Jackpot, though. He's coming in from behind. Meanwhile, the bomb's going in towards the B-bomb site, though, so he's got to get info. There's only one player there, and Nafani's body went flying. It went flying in the air, but the push is coming in from Gambit towards B. Rotations have come in. It's the right call from the CT side, but can they get the kills? That's the important part. I feel like the SG is about to have a field day, but as soon as I say that, it gets dispatched with by the Deagle. Axel gets 2 on the Mac 10, though. You kind of want that, to be honest. You get the extra cash. And now Jackpot is into a 1v3. I was kind of listening to the sort of post-major interview with when Glaive and the boys and Astralis won the major, and they were kind of talking through a couple of rounds in the final. And they're saying how, you know, you want to die to a rifle in these couple of rounds if you're on like an eco or a deco or whatever. You want to die to an SG or an M4 or an AK because you get less kill reward bonus for the other team. Dying to a Mac 10 though, that's going to give so much cash to the other team. Obviously you can only fight what's in front of you, but obviously if you see an AK, if you see a rifle or an SMG, you want to generally go and force the fight with those guys. If you end up dying to that, then fair enough, and it will be another round on the board for Gambit, up to 12 now. 4 rounds away from taking the series. Sending us on our merry way to our third best of 3 of the day, which will be Windstrike debuting Edward. That's going to be fun. It's be nice to see sort of how a player like Edward, like a legend of the game, can sort of start to build up some of the youngsters within that roster. You know, you got the likes of Norbert and stuff, so looking forward to seeing that one a little bit later on today. Hope you are as well, so make sure you stick around after this one. Looking likely this one will be over rather shortly as well, because Gambit youngsters currently 4 rounds away from taking this. I'm going to pick that bomb, start to bring it back over towards a B. Currently on the B bomb site, there's pretty much every player on the CT side at this point. So this is the best chance possible. The Deagle's going to try and get it done yet again. Mincy's in water. He can look through the tunnel, but Axel's got him on the SG. Very quick on that one, and actually the smoke goes down as well. So Axel wants to spread the love. He wants to take a couple of fights here, but it's not going to come through. He's going to have to result in a kill there on the super. Lineup comes through from Gambit youngsters. It's Inters with 2, Cheryl with another, and job done from Axel. 13-5, 3 away from taking this map, taking the series, and sending us on our merry way. So WTX, this is it. This is do or die time for them. It'll be the AWP for Gospodarov, and it'll be the AUGs on Mincy and Jackpot, and for a Force for Problem and Flash. And it'll be 3 rounds away from Gambit youngster taking this one over the line. Utility is going to be used up. Flashbang goes in towards the bomb site, towards B. Flashbang as well through short from Axel. Great flash as well as Gospodarov completely blinded by it. Axel turns back, but it's going to be the kill from Mincy. There's a chance here for the CTs as it's still a 4v4. Gambit want to get in towards the site. They want to cause a couple of problems, but it's not happening. They haven't really got that chance, and so they're falling away. They're going to reset. And they're going to try and get the kill on the rotation. There's one player close. That's the bomb hitting the floor over towards middle. And Gambit are falling apart. They've got to find this kill on a Mincy. He's just covering the bomb like a bird to its egg. And Supra... Oh, he's got it! The headshot through the wall. He has the bomb again. And he can actually bring this all the way back over towards middle. 1 minute on the clock as Problem and Flash are bringing themselves back to attention. They realize they have to try and find a way to drop these 2 players. As with a minute still left on the clock, Gambit, the map's their oyster. But Problem, he's made the right play. He's went to connector. He's got them both. And that's the bomb hitting the floor. And it will be around here on the board for WTX. They get 6. Well, Flash is going to be up here on short. Takes a little bit of a burn to the feet. His feet perhaps a little bit hot. It's kind of like when you're on vacation or holiday and you're beside the pool and you take your flip-flops, your sandals off, and you touch the ground with your feet and it just burns because it's so warm. That's actually one of the most painful experiences, and it's also amazing. It's one of the best. It's kind of weird. All those things, isn't it? Do you even read messages? All I see is wow. Keep it up, my man. Well, anyway, how are you space-time, Slayer? There is a 1 minute delay on the stream, by the way. So... interaction will probably not be at its best. Well, there is a kill from Inter's. Gospodarov has been finished off. It's going to be Mincy hitting the floor, and it will be a 2-man advantage for the T side. And it will be looking rather solid here for Gambit as they start to make their way up towards the bomb site. Something has frozen, but it's all fixed again. Jackpot will get the kill, and it will be into a 2v5. There's the kill from Flash. He'll drop Nafani, and we'll be into a 2-man advantage for Gambit. It looks as though they are going to take it over the line here to 14, shall I say, 6. And that'll pretty much seal the deal for me, I think. It'll be hard to see a way in which WTX managed to pull this comeback off. Yes, they've shown a little bit of promise towards the end of the first half. A little bit in the second half as well, but it's not been a whole lot for me to feel confident about, sadly. But they have been playing pretty well. They have some takeaways now to look at and sort of improve upon. Problem. And we'll pick up Axel. It'll be 14-6. 2 runs away here for the boys on Gambit Youngsters to take this one over the line. Well, at this point, it looks like Gambit Youngsters want to finish it off with a fast play in towards B. They want to get map point here as they start to charge in. It's going to be Jackpot in from behind. The connector play seems to have worked, but problem, he'll fall back into the 4v4, but Flash will step up from Water Pit. Looking rather good here for the CT side, but as soon as I say that, Shiro and Nafani, they get it done. All on the Mincy, left alone in the 1v3 clutch. Coming back in from Monster, he will start to make his way through. And Mincy has got the FAMAS. He'll start to make his way through the B-bomb site, and at this point it should be a pickup. Inter's just holding the cross. Mincy should drop him. There we go. I'm looking for a little bit more. AK salvaged. The Fanny's just sitting in behind the boxes, waiting to extend around the corner. And it's going to be Mincy on towards the spot, going towards the pit. And there it is. Nafani picks it up. It's map point for Gambit Youngsters. Series point as well. WTX, weren't expecting them to get too much done here coming into this. We thought Gambit Youngsters would be the team to probably end up having the affair go their way. And it has, mostly. It's only been a few rounds that have really even been tested. Thank you very much, Volve buying audio. I appreciate that. Very nice to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying it. As it is round number 22 here. It'll be the FAMAS from Mincy. Utility not really there for the CT side. It's not a buy that gives me a lot of hope. Not really inspires a lot of confidence in me, I'll have to say, for their buy here. But Gambit Youngsters, we'll see if they fall short to it. It's probably not going to be the case as the early pickup comes in as Nafani will drop Gospodarov. It's a 5v4 man advantage for the T side. Molotov will clear the corner inside of toilets and they'll realize that it's completely empty. I can start their affair in towards the A site. Utility flashbangs are all thrown on in. Round number 22 looks to be a slow one for the most part. As Gambit have picked up that initial kill, the bomb will step back over towards spawn more so, and they can just sort of sit back and wait for this and recover it eventually. And there it is, picked up. Starting to make their way across here. On the A bomb site, currently sit 2 players. Go over towards B as well. The bomb being carried on over. And there goes Mincy, able to find Axel. And we'll be Mincy getting the 2 kills. Shiro able to get 1 as well. Not a problem. Flash and Jackpot, they're in a 3v3. Supra able to get 1 as well. And it will be a man advantage for Gambit. They look to try and pull it off, but they got to get that bomb planted. Just 5 seconds. There it is. Not a problem in Flash. They have to try and get back in, but Supra's found the headshot. Problem finished off, and that is it. That's all she wrote for WTX. Gambit get it done here on Overpass as well. A 16-5 and a 16-6. A 24-5 performance from Shiro. An absolute monster on the AWP. And overall team effort there from Gambit in below. A valiant attempt from WTX. They have some things to look at and some things to be proud of coming out of this. But ultimately, they were outclassed and outshone by the youngsters on Gambit. Join us after the break, though, because we've got another best of 3 coming up. It's going to be Winstrike debuting Edward.
Place your bets at GG.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at GG.bet.